one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to Chris Persia, Mark the Infinitely Tired. It's already gone wrong. Mark the Infinitely Tired, Josh, good morning. Project Storytime, the Bash Brother Wrenches are here already this morning. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, Eldrick Lord Haster, the struggle between my light and dark side nuts. Good morning. Dean Krantz, good morning, everybody. Adega Outlaw, the Doctor of Disaster and Destruction. The Mad Doctor is here this morning. Good morning, Adega. Snortus Poober Cuber, my favorite polar bear on YouTube. Good morning, sir. Psychodorf9 says, here I am. Good morning, brother. Mary's Game Room. Good morning, Mary. How are you doing this morning? The Lady Arwen Avalon is here. Good morning, Arwen. Pat S., how are you doing, brother? Good morning, Shum. Good morning, Shum. Here to give Mexican Iron Man a hard time. Good morning. Project Storytime says Loki's mornings of beer 30. Good morning, brother. The lovely Sherry is here. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning. Everything got off to a little hectic start this morning, so I was not typing a lot in chat this morning to reply to some people. But Sherry, I saw your comment. Good morning. Shockwave. Good morning. Pat Steven Seagal. I'm surprised anybody else could get into this stream with him in here. Good morning. Good morning, Pat Steven. We love you, brother. We do. We love you. We all love you. We give you shit, but we love you. Already this morning. I know. We started it already. We are here for YouTube talk. I'm going to talk about something that I don't normally talk about, because normally I am on the other side of this conversation. Normally I am the one that is talking about encouragement and stick to the goal and never give up, never surrender. But what happens when it all goes to shit and you're sitting there and you're contemplating just saying, fuck it, I'm done, screw it. I am not, and I have never been like that. I've never contemplated or said I've contemplated, but I've never gone out and said, you know what, I'm done. And then come back and anything like that, because I think it damages your brand. Now, we've all felt like that, but saying it is another thing. Saying it is something else. I'm going to talk about when I first started, because there's two really big things that happened. One, I dragged my ass and didn't do this for like 2 years. For 2 years, I wanted to do this, and I didn't do it. There was always something. There was always some kind of excuse. There was always something that was going on. There was always something that was happening. And I dragged my ass for 2 years, and I didn't do this. And it was a mistake. It was a big mistake. I should have been on the ball a lot sooner and doing Mornings of Mischief 2 years before I actually did. Oh, whoa, I've got to do this, or, oh, I've got to do that. There was always something. There was always some kind of excuse until I actually did it. That was a huge mistake. If you're thinking about doing this and you want to do this and you're like, well, I need to get this, or I need to have this. No, screw all that. Just do it. Just do it. Shoot for your channel and do it. Put your videos up, get your content out there. Content. That's what's important. If you can get your content out there on a daily or weekly basis, do it. Do it now. And if this is what you want to do, pull the trigger and do it. The first real hurdle that happened that shook me was losing a co-host. And it wasn't anything like they didn't pass away. God bless Rambling Canuck. Losing Doom was horrible for him. I had a co-host walk And they didn't just walk on the show, they walked on everything. And I understood. I did. They had a very good reason for what they did. I was not angry at them. It was like, it tripped me. Not tricked, but it tripped. I tripped because of that. I tripped up. It was like getting my legs tangled in a cord or a hose. It was like everything for me felt like it stopped. Because I absolutely loved working with this person. And to see them walk the way they did, man, I didn't know what to do. Even though I kept doing everything, I didn't quite know what to do. It was like a hurdle I didn't know how to get over. It was not something I expected. And I can't imagine what it was like for Rambling, because it wasn't just, they didn't just walk, they took the last walk. And I'm really lucky that this person came back, because I love working with them. I absolutely do. It was, I think, like 4 or 5 months later, this person came back, and I love having them in the community. I absolutely do. What happens though when you're facing all of this stuff? I mean, content creators have to deal with a lot of things. They have to deal with a lot. And then something like this happens, or you've got YouTube dicking around with your channel. And then you see people that you respect, that you have the utmost respect for, people that fight right beside you every day doing their thing. And they have to deal with all kinds of shit. What happened to awards, man? What happened to awards? And I understand that it was because someone was dicking around, but YouTube would not listen. YouTube literally would not listen. Nope, this is what happened. We don't care. That's it. You're demonetized. Look at what happened to Lethal, man. I had Lethal on the show early last year, about a year ago. Someone I have the utmost respect for. The man was streaming Final Fantasy VII Remake days before it officially came out. I absolutely loved that. The utmost respect for Lethal Lightning. And his channel's gone. What do we do? What do we do when something like that happens? What do we do when the chips are down and we feel like we're fighting back to back against a system that does not want us here? I just saw, if you follow me on Twitter, there's a thing that is going on with YouTube right now, where if you have a overly popular video or a live stream, YouTube won't let you click on it. You click on it and you get, I'm gonna show this here, just in case some of you have not seen it. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna share this because I'm just this right here. This video is popular. Due to limited creator history, we're limiting the number of viewers. Subscribe to this channel to help this creator reach a broader audience. That's what we've been doing. We've been fighting the fight to reach a broader audience. And now you're going to limit a video's views? You're going to put another hurdle in the road? You're going to put another hurdle in the road when all we're trying to do is create content that makes people laugh, that makes people have a good time. I love my audience. I love my crew. I love my friends. I love my family that come to this show and watch this show. And now you're telling me that if too many people watch, we're going to limit how many people can watch if too many people watch. How in any way, shape, or form does that make sense? How in any way, shape, or form does this make sense? You just put another hurdle in the road. We have enough hurdles. We have enough hurdles with people that don't want us on YouTube. We have enough hurdles with shit going on within our own lives. We have enough hurdles with people we work with all the time that turn out to be someone we don't think they are. That you know how hard we've already got it hard. We don't need more, YouTube. We don't need more. And it's not just YouTube. When it goes wrong, it goes wrong. It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be division from within. I want to tell you, I'm going to talk about something I don't usually ever talk about from before I became Mornings of Mischief and all of this shit. There was a content creator that I completely, totally supported. No naming names, no bullshit. Completely, totally supported. And because of internal division, all of that got screwed up. I'm not blaming people. I'm not naming names. Internal division. All of that got screwed up. And I was like, you know what? I'm not ever going to have that happen. And I've worked damn hard to make sure crap like that does not happen. But what do you do? What do you do when it all gets turned upside down and everything you've worked for is threatened because of that? What do you do? I care more about this show than damn near anything. I love coming on this show Monday through Friday and talking to all of you. That's not just me saying that. That is, if I've proven anything, I hope I have proven that. That this right here is what is most important to me. I've done it when I'm sick. I've done it when I'm dying. Literally. Literally. I fought, I bled, and I die for Valhalla. Some people don't look at it like that. I get that. Some people want what they want. I get that too. Is selfishness a bad thing? People want to be what they want to be. Is selfishness a bad thing? My selfishness is Valhalla. I want Valhalla to thrive, to prosper, to grow, to be all that it can be as a community. That is where all of my selfishness goes, is into making Valhalla something great, something that will keep going after I am gone. That's all I want. That's all I want, is this community to take these ideals of We fight for the community. We're there for the community. And keep that going. And we love you too, Arwen. And the Twinkies. And the sausages. I see stuff that happens. I see what happened to Ords. And that's beyond a hurdle. That's like a goddamn roadblock checkpoint. And the man keeps fighting. The man keeps fighting. He keeps going. He keeps striving to create something. Because he's not going to take no for an answer. He's not going to lay down in the road and just say, screw it and give up. That is inspiring. I shouldn't look at it like a deterrent of what not to do. That is how you thrive. That is how you survive. That is how you do your business right there. Ords board. Kicking ass, taking names. Fat Steven. As much as I joke and as much as I give Fat Steven a hard time, I give him a hard time because he's like my little brother. I love him like my little brother, and I have to tease him because he's like my little brother. I love Steven to death. That man has taken so much shit and dealt with so much drama. And he's still here fighting the good fight. You can't let all of that change you. You want to know what you do when the chips are down? You want to know what you do when it all goes bad? You do not let it change who you are as a person. And of course, we are talking about being authentic here. We are talking about being authentic. Ords is who Ords is. It's not an act. I've met the man. I know. Ords is the person you see every time he goes live. I respect that more than anything because it's authentic. There are a lot of fake people. It's one thing, one extra little tidbit that I've learned in the last 2 years. There are a lot of fake people. There are a lot of people that will smile at your face and stab you in the back. And that's because they want what you have. And they don't want you around because you're competition. And that's sad. Because we're all fighting this giant machine. And now you got to worry about people stabbing you in the back? No. Believe it or not, I used to tell Steven, dude, drop the game shit, do talk shit, because you don't just have a target on your back from the other people in YouTube that don't want you around. You got a target on your back at the same time from all the gamers that don't want you on Twitch. That's double trouble. And he was like, no, Loki, this is what I do, this is what I love. And I respect him even more for that. Because I was just trying to help him see that he has the potential to do talk streams where you've got a panel, where you're talking about something, where you're on a show by yourself, ranting and raving, where you're giving your opinion. He does have that. He has that, Steven's got shit under the hood y'all haven't even seen. Just watch the WandaVision reviews we did. The analytical mind from Fat Steven Seagal is wondrous. And yet I'm telling him, forget the game shit because you got too many people targeting you. Why on earth are we in this besides to make good content, make people smile, to have a good time? Not drama. I don't want drama. If you have an issue, you can ask anybody out there. If you have an issue, message me, talk to me. I will do everything I can to help. But the drama, the fighting, no. Nope. And right, Keely Chow, Words of Words Board did not deserve to be demonetized by YouTube, called an FM idiot. Looking at you, Darth Daddy Lunga of the Grey Council. Fuck Lunga. Words fights the good fight and keeps fighting the good fight. And that's kind of the point of this stream this morning. Is fighting the good fight. What do you do when it all goes tits up? You fight the good fight. You don't take the knee. You don't walk away. They could take Mornings of Mischief tomorrow. Valhalla is still here. I will find a way to broadcast Monday through Friday. I'm not going to be held down by a system that doesn't want me around. And I don't get that. I don't get that. I really don't. I don't understand why a system would prevent you from being watched because you don't have that many subscribers, so you shouldn't have this much attention. Could you imagine, go back and look at some of Doomcock's first videos. These things exploded. Like 100,000 views. Imagine YouTube cutting off how many people could watch it. Imagine that. They wouldn't do that to Brie Larson. They wouldn't do that to good old Brie. They wouldn't do that to Alec Baldwin if he had a channel. They wouldn't do that to anyone out in Hollywood, in the industry. But they do it to us because we don't deserve that big of an audience. Do you know what I call that? I call that keeping you in your place. You're not meant to grow beyond this. You're not meant to have an audience like this. So we're not going to let you. We're not going to let you have one. We're not going to let you grow. We're going to keep taking it away from you a piece at a time because we don't want you to grow beyond your little circle. That, ladies and gentlemen, is being handcuffed. It's being kept in your place. And I don't understand anymore. What happened to broadcast yourself? What happened to broadcast yourself? Because that's what YouTube was. Broadcast yourself. The everyday person getting on YouTube and broadcasting themselves. What happened to that? No, I have not Decepticon Cave of Villains, but I will. I will. I see Karen Johnson got suspended. Oh, dude, no. Those women, Whoopi and them women, that's not a suspension. They're still getting paid. The little guy is supposed to take the scraps thrown at them and say thank you. To be honest, the terms of disservice are the big drawback to me starting a channel. I don't blame you, Dean. I do not blame you. And a Dega Outlaw, that doesn't even take into account the subscription numbers being monkeyed with, which they are constantly doing. And I honestly believe that when you get spanked, they just start pulling. And it's like a seesaw battle back and forth. And you got to wait until it stops. And then you're growing again. Yeah, today it is rebrand yourself. Saj Melody, great point, brother. Great point. Today it's rebrand yourself. What happened to broadcast yourself? I that's what it was. And it was that simple. And now there's algorithms and there's roadblocks and there's, oh, you make one mistake and we can just take it all away from you. Keep all the ad revenue money. Keep all those percentages from super chats. Keep all everything and just shut you down. And suddenly you don't have any content anymore and you're back at square one. Twitch has its own issues as well. Angelus Draven. And this isn't me discouraging anyone. I want to make that very clear. I'm ranting and I'm pissed. I am. I'm pissed. I'm pissed that people I respect, people that have kicked ass, taken names, worked hard, are just being removed. They're just poof, gone. Sorry, that's it. No second chances, you're gone. We have enough shit in our way as it is. Do you know how hard this is to do? Do you know that 96% of people that create a YouTube channel, or it's like 98%, never get over 100 subs? 98%. If you have over 100 subscribers, you are in the 2% club. Imagine that. Imagine that. And I'm sorry if this is not inspiring you, because that was never the point. The point of this is what you do when it all goes tits up. What do you do when it all goes wrong? You keep fighting. Psychodwarf 9, look at Ords. Look at what Ords has done. Ords has come back, rebuilt, and is kicking ass and taking names. He is an inspiration to people that have had their channel taken away. Look at Gary. Look at Gary over at Nerdrotic. Took him over 3 years to get monetized. He has 400,000 subscribers now. 400,000. You push on. You keep receipts and you learn every day. Every day is a learning experience. Every day is a learning experience. That is why we're here. To have fun, chew bubblegum, kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. We keep fighting. Lethal is still fighting. Ords is still fighting. You don't give up. You don't walk. You might want to. You might want to put it down and say screw it and walk, but you don't. You keep fighting and you keep fighting the good fight and you keep kicking ass, taking names and stealing babies' lollipops, because that's what we do. Loki, people don't realize Gary started 10 years ago and went through the slow, perpetual grind to grow. That is what we do. You're going to hear all kinds of shit when you start doing this. Oh, there's easy ways to do this. Oh, I've studied every part of the algorithm and I know how to do this. Everyone grows their own way. Everybody grows their own way. And you can argue that all you want to. I've been here since 2011. I've seen it. I've watched it. People tend to forget Loki's been around on YouTube a lot longer than just the last 2 years. And Dean Krantz with a member for 5 months. Chat, Warrior of Asgard. Thank you so much, Dean, for your membership. I will point this out, Loki. I would say the folks in this room can separate the bullshit from the diamonds. Keep it up. Damn straight, brother. Damn straight. We grow at our own terms. We grow at our own pace. And it's up to you. It's up to you to what you do. Are there roadblocks sometimes? Yes. Does everything go ass up sometimes? Yes. Can it come from inside your own community? Yes. And above all, those are the hardest problems to deal with. Those are the hardest, most difficult problems to deal with. Because it hurts. That hurts more than anything. That cuts deeper than anything else you will have to deal with. Is when it comes from inside. I don't care what dumbasses have to say about me. I don't care what Lunga has to say. I don't care what Matt Jarbo has to say. I don't care what any of them fucking knuckleheads have to say. I don't care. Whatever they have to say, it doesn't bother me. Never will. And they know that. They can run their mouths and talk shit and do whatever they want to. Doesn't bother me. It's the internal shit that bothers me. And Sakadorf 9, frag it, Loki. Y'all have just pointed out one of my fears. Now I have to do something about it. Get up on that microphone, brother, and do something about it. Can't wait. I cannot wait to hear it. Just don't be a user and try to climb on the backs of others. All you do then is create division, hate, and an environment of poison, a Dega outlaw. Right there. We are here to help. We are here to spread the word. We are here for support, but don't be climbing on our backs. ETAP Wukong's the place to be. Reviews with a $2 super chat. Good morning from the frozen tundra. Hail. Hail to you, ETAP Wookieans, the place to be reviews. With that $2 super chat, you guys keep the fires of Valhalla burning bright, and this one's just for you, brother. Skol!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Thank you so much, guys. And good morning, ETEP. I know this is probably going to be a short stream because we're going to wind it up here in just a minute. A lot of stuff. I talked about a lot of stuff today. Support those creators that fight the good fight. Support those people that don't bend the knee and say fuck it and walk. Because those are the people that are going to be around. Those are the people that are going to keep fighting and stand up to all this bullshit we have to deal with. Because if they can deal with that kind of crap so early, then they can deal with anything. Anything that comes at them. I truly believe that. Be good to each other and have each other's backs. Infighting has to stop. We are much stronger together than we are apart. We are so much stronger together than we are apart. Be good to each other. Fight the good fight. Have each other's backs. It's not about scrambling over each other's backs trying to get to a goal. This is not a fucking sprint to get to a goal. A lot of people don't understand that. It's not a sprint. It is a marathon. Right now, Gary is killing it each and every week because he knows it's a marathon. It's not a damn sprint. All those years fighting the good fight, all those years doing this from the ground up. And he didn't quit. No matter how hard shit got, he didn't quit. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, Ord's Board, they're all in that stratosphere of we're not fucking quitters. You have no idea what someone's dealing with. Yes. And dude, another kick-ass, thank you, brother. Another $2 super chat from Etep. Too many YouTubers act like crabs in a bucket. Thank you. I couldn't have put it better myself. Too many YouTubers act like crabs in a bucket. And we're going to throw you out another one, Etep. Thank you so very much. Let's burn the fucking village down this morning on the way out. Skull! You guys keep the fires of Valhalla burning bright day, Bob. I won't quit, but I get tired sometimes. And I do too. And that's okay. I want to tell you something. This will be the last thing this morning before I get out of here. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to lay down on your couch and go, God, I'm just like, blah. A lot of people, they've got 2-3 jobs, including this one. They run around like chickens with their heads cut off all week, then run around on YouTube like chickens with their heads cut off all week. It's tiring. It's exhausting. And sometimes you just want to sit down and go, oh, I just want to sit here. I don't want to do anything. And that's okay. It's okay to feel like that. It's okay to feel tired. Because if you're constantly fighting that, you're going to burn out. If you're constantly tired, you're going to burn out. And then where are you going to be? All that hard work, all that shit you dealt with. What is it for? What is it for? They burn out and they're gone. They get caught. Either way. ETAP with a $2 super chat. The fake ones end up exactly where they belong. If you haven't pulled the trigger on your channel yet, and you haven't started this, one thing you will learn very quickly is that you have people that are genuine. They are genuine. They are who they are. You can ask anybody I've ever talked to, anybody I've ever worked with. What's Loki like? Loki's genuine. Loki is Loki. There is no Loki not being Loki. He is Loki. Then you've got the other side of that, where the person is an act. Person is not who you think they are. And you know what? That's their choice. That's completely their choice. I had someone ask me a year ago, maybe a little more than a year ago. I want to be a dick. I want to be a dick on my channel, but he's the nicest guy, but he wants to be like this just raging hard on of screw yous. And I said, if that's what you want to do, just, I mean, kind of let people know that it's like, you know, it's a mask, it's an act. Find a way to let people know that you're putting on a show, that's not, you know, and go for it, you know. That way when people are like, man, he's such a dick. Oh no, it's just an act. He's the nicest guy. Then you got people that'll just as quickly stab you in the back as they would smile in your face. Thank you, Angelus. Angelus is a really good guy. Absolutely, positively great guy. It was awesome getting to meet you in Vegas too. Yeah, shock jock attitude can be fun when everyone is in on it. Yes, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. If that's what you want to do it. So, I will end this stream on this. There are creators out there that kick ass, that take names, and they work really hard, not just on YouTube, but in real life as well, away from the screen. They might work 2 or 3 jobs. They kick ass, they take names, and they don't quit because they get a roadblock or a hurdle in front of them. Psychodorf9 with the $5 super chat. Be careful with what you pretend to be, because soon it won't be pretend. Absolutely, Psychodorf9. Thank you, brother, for that $5 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Skol!
Long live the fighters!
So what do? You stand with the people that fight the good fight. You stand with the people that don't give up. You stand with the people that say never give up, never surrender. And you don't back down from a challenge. If any of you out there start a YouTube channel and say, well, I got inspired by Stone Loki, thank you. Thank you very much. Just don't blame me when shit happens. It's not hashtag blame Loki. I didn't come up with that. It's not my thing. I still get blamed for shit. It all went to shit, Loki. It's all your fault. No, it's not my fault. Oh, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And thank you all for being here this morning. I'll see you all later.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.